the weakening of Gaddafi is due to the fact that there was a first privatization offensive in 2003 when they demanded the partial privatization of certain of the oil, and because he was under the gun of what Bush had just done in Iraq, he felt that he had to make concessions, and unfortunately that even reached up into his family.
And now it's admitted that the 70+ billion in banks is being stolen, the tens of billions in gold is now going to disappear, and stolen from the people of Libya. I mean, this is just so outrageous.
Right. The frozen assets that the State Department has got custody of now, the U.S. part, I don't know how many billion there are, but there are quite a few billion. That's going to go into the Swiss bank accounts of these facemen like Jalil, Jabril, Hifter, the people who are running that Benghazi rebel council. And none of that will ever be seen as humanitarian aid. This is going to be a kleptocracy beyond your wildest
Well, that's
dreams.
my next issue. Are they going to use Libya as their new al-Qaeda base to then menace the West?
Yeah, you can imagine al-Qaeda piracy in the Mediterranean. Now, it's funny, and if you go back to American history, in the early 1800s...
Thomas Jefferson.
The big concern was the Barbary pirates, right? Stephen Decatur and all this. So it meant that these ports in North Africa were the bases of pirates. And the pirates, of course, worked with the British because the British bought protection, others couldn't, the U.S. couldn't and didn't, and therefore had to wage these wars. Today you've got the U.S. intervening in a place like Libya to reestablish piracy, but this time under al-Qaeda auspices. So this is going to have a big effect on the entire Mediterranean littoral, from Spain to Italy to Greece, all the way across. This is now going to fundamentally change what the Mediterranean looks like. And again, it's going to be an open sore. If you didn't want al-Qaeda to have a sanctuary, if that was the point of Afghanistan, they have just been given a sanctuary, or at least it seems so.
All right, Webster, stay there. Let's do 5 more minutes in PrisonPlanet.tv Overdrive. The official radio show's over. See you back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Spread the word about the broadcast. Ask yourselves, what are you doing in this time of great challenge? What are you doing to unlock minds?